Okay, just right off the bat, a little disclaimer. Doesn't mean I don't respect you. I absolutely do. Doesn't mean I don't respect your rights. I absolutely do. Just hear me out. So somebody's going to get pissed off at me no matter how well I explain my thesis. Basically, what I mean by I don't respect your religious beliefs is that it's not that I don't respect your ability to believe. I don't respect your right to believe. That's not what I mean. I respect your right to believe in whatever you want. I think in a free country, in a free nation, in a free world, we have to be able to have the right to think how we think. We have to be able to be individualistic. We have to be able to have the right to believe what it is that we believe. However, that doesn't mean I have to respect your beliefs. Simply put, a simple put example is, I think I don't think anybody watching this video respects the beliefs of, let's say, a Nazi or like a white supremacist, KKK member, anything like that. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. That's insane. Those are absurd notions and belief systems. But I think it's important that people are allowed to think that way, regardless of how wrong they are. They should be able to think the way they think, because otherwise you have thought police, becomes a George Orwellian future. But I don't respect your beliefs. As much as I respect your right to believe things, I don't respect your belief. If indeed your beliefs are religious, that is to say, I don't respect the philosophy of most major religions. I don't respect the idea of justice in most major religions. I don't appreciate the idea, and I don't respect the idea, certainly, of indoctrinating children. I don't respect fear tactics. I don't respect these hierarchies of monsters covering up their own schemes. I don't respect murder of people who disbelieve. That's the same. That's the same as saying the Nazis. They're all good. They're all fine. Not all Nazis. Am I right? But if you subscribe to a religion, if you subscribe to a belief system that sanctions the murder, the silencing, the covering up of said murders and silencings of other human beings, there is no real distinction between that religion and a belief system and a practice of the Nazi Party from the 30s and 40s. This is a cable line I walk upon tonight, but I think you understand what I'm saying. If you subscribe to the Nazi philosophy, you believe that you're superior to the Jews or what have you. You believe that Aryans are the ultimate race. You're wrong. But you have the right to believe that. What you don't have the right to do is act on those things. You don't have the right to go out and murder. You don't have the right to go out and pillage. You don't have the right to take over Poland, as it were. The same goes for religion. Your belief systems in religion, not you specifically watching a video, but subscribers to belief systems subscribe to the philosophies of that belief system. You can become part of the Catholic Church, for example, because that's an easy example. You're part of that system. You're part of that party, whether directly or indirectly. You are contributing to an organization that has no accountability, no responsibility for their actions, and they continue to cover up, they continue to lie, they continue to protect members of their organization. They hide, they cheat, they lie, and they murder. Now I'm sure, I'm sure a lot less of that goes on today. But like just recently, the situation where priests were being protected by the church after having molested children under their watch, children who were their moral responsibility. That's wrong. Anyway, go crazy in the comments. Don't keep it civil, but I wanted to open the floor to a sort of philosophical debate here about belief and about one's right to believe and about one's moral responsibility to themselves, others, and their systems. Yeah, so I hope nobody was too triggered by this topic, but I do think it's interesting. I do think it warrants discussion. And if you're of a specific religious organization, I don't judge you specifically. It's not your fault, but I respect your right to believe in whatever. But that doesn't make it right, and it doesn't make it just. It doesn't make your beliefs just. I don't respect the beliefs that go along with these systems. But I do respect your right to believe in those beliefs, so long as you're not actually hurting somebody, which is unfortunately many times the case. These sort of things lead to action, rather unfortunately. I think we can all agree that it's quite unfortunate when somebody has to die, when somebody's lives are ruined by somebody else's radicalization of their viewpoints. I mean, I think we're all familiar with terrorism. We're all familiar with the roots of most modern terroristic acts. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Don't freak out at each other in the comments, but do have a civil discourse if you feel fancy, because it's interesting, philosophically, I think. Bye.